Hi Rebel, this is Neve Arthur, and I'm going to talk today about how to get out of loops. We can end up in any kind of loops in life. For me, I was stuck in a job loop where no matter what I did, I kept ending up back in Starbucks. This was for several years when I was trying to kind of find ways to create an income from home or not come back from maternity leave. It took actually 2 tries at that to make it happen. But I discovered that what was happening was actually being stuck in a loop inside my own head. Because you see, when we're fighting for something that we want to do, or we're fighting for a change, the problem is that our brain is this like problem-solving machine. So it can only look at the evidence of what it thinks is going to happen. And you will actually take more actions based on what you think is going to happen than on what you want to happen. That's just the way brains work. So your brain has evidence of what's already happened in the past, and that's what it projects out into the future. So it goes, okay, well, I know so far Neve has not been successful at things, and I know that she probably won't do consistent work because she didn't last time, and I know that last time she ended up back in Starbucks, so that's probably what's going to happen again. Therefore, my brain is sending me a signal, you will forever be in Starbucks, and then I don't do any work because I go, well, what's the point? I know I'm going to fail, right? So how you break that kind of loop is you have to give your brain new evidence and give your brain a blank slate. Okay, so the first thing is blank slate, really. That's where to start. Blank slates come from creating a new decision, a decision that you haven't done before. It's helpful if it's something that burns some bridges. It's helpful if it's something that you can straight away kind of clear up something that's been happening for you so that that won't happen again. So for me, that was calling up my job, even though I didn't have to at that point. I was on maternity leave. I could have waited till the last minute, but I called them up halfway through saying, I'm not going to come back. And what that did was clear up my future. All of a sudden, Starbucks got out of my future, went back into the past, and the future had nothing in it, which meant it was a blank slate. It was something that I could put something new into. Okay, not that you have to quit your job if you're not ready for that, but sometimes it's just sending your brain a signal that you're going to do something different by taking a new action that you haven't taken or that you've been afraid to take. The new action creates this new future in front of you. Now the second thing is giving it new evidence. So if all it has is the evidence of what you have done before and you haven't had success at what you want to achieve, then you've got to look for new evidence to give it. And typically that comes in looking for stories of other people similar to you who have done what you want to do. One story won't work because one story just, makes hero worship and you kind of think, well, they can do it, but this is why I can't. You need to pound in story after story after story after story after story so that you start to see that this is possible for anyone, and it lets your brain know that other people just like me have done it, therefore I can do it too. And from there, you will find yourself just taking the small, consistent actions, because success is only a matter of taking small, consistent actions every single day, or big, consistent actions, but consistent actions every day until you get what it is that you want to achieve. Now, the brain won't let you be consistent if it thinks you're going to fail. Every single day, you'll wake up to fear. But if you think that your future is open, and it can be anything that you create, it's open to anything you create because you made a new decision today, then you just look at all the other people who've done what you want to do. And that's actually very easy. If you're in the company that I'm in, we have calls constantly. So you get to see constantly the massive successes that we have here and give your brain that evidence. So that's really where you start. And the first step is making that new decision. I don't know what that is for you. It might just be clicking the link below and watching the video. Maybe that's something that you haven't done yet. Maybe you haven't made the decision to join us yet. Maybe it's time for you to actually take action instead of sitting there wondering what the future will bring. Take the action and find out. So I invite you to click the link below, and I love you, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video.